Thunderstorm or Cole, whichever you would like to call me. Today, I'm bringing you the Terraria storyline. I was going to have a Terraria Let's Play out, but I accidentally deleted the whole thing, so you'll probably get that later. Anyways, some of this is set in stone, and some of this is just my opinion. Well, my own idea, not my own opinion. Now, without any further waiting, let's get into the video. Let's start with this. There's light and there's darkness, or there's the Moon Lord and Cthulhu. I know that's not how Cthulhu is officially pronounced, but that is how I'm going to say it. So the player is in a Cthulhu cult. Cthulhu, though, is defeated by the Moon Lord. Cthulhu makes you immortal, and you try to resurrect him. As Cthulhu dies, though, the Moon Lord is trapped in his flesh. And so the Moon Lord's trapped in his flesh. And he can't get out until you defeat the wall of flesh. Anyways, so you have to start cleansing Cthulhu's destroyed parts, which are the eye of Cthulhu, which is his eye, the brain of Cthulhu, which is his brain, the Skeletron, which is his skeleton, the wall of flesh, which is his flesh, let's see, the Eater of Worlds, which we can't be sure of. It's either his intestines or his tentacles. We don't know which. Anyways, so after you kill the Eye of Cthulhu, Skeletron, and after you kill the Eye of Cthulhu, Skeletron, and either the Eater of Worlds or the Brain of Cthulhu, then you are ready to fight the Wall of Flesh. And after you do that, you free up the spirits of light and dark, which are Cthulhu and the Moon Lord. Except Cthulhu is still destroyed. You didn't fix that yet, so he doesn't come back. Anyways, but the Moon Lord is back into the world, and while you continue on to your path to resurrecting Cthulhu, the Moon Lord tries to stop you. First, he sends mechanical bosses, the twins, the Skeletron Prime, and the Destroyer. After you defeat him, he plants seeds in the jungle, which grow into Plantera. Plantera is then killed by you, and then you get the Jungle Temple key, which opens the Jungle Temple where you can fight Golem. Then there's Duke Fishon, which nobody is really sure about, but I made this all up myself. I believe that Duke Fishon was a fish that was mutated by the Moon Lord to fight the player, but this isn't set in stone. So there's Okram, which I consider to be the fourth mechanical boss, because he's made by combining all the other mechanical bosses' summoning items. Then, yeah, I'm not sure about that either. Then with the dungeon and the lunatic cultist, where he goes to your dungeon and kind of invades it. So he invades that, and then you fight him. Then after that, the lunar event happens. Okay, sorry for the quick pause there. Now continuing, after you kill the lunatic cultist, the lunar event happens at some point. And then you defeat the 4 pillars, and the Moon Lord gets angry at you. Very angry. He comes after you himself. After you defeat him, theoretically, Cthulhu should rise, but there is a reason he doesn't. Which is, you killed the lunatic cultist, who, if I didn't mention, was once part of the Cthulhu's cult before switching sides to the Moon Lord. And he was the only one that could bring back Cthulhu. And at this point, you and your NPCs are just left in the world all alone. Now, after that part, when they're both dead, I just want to explain about the other bosses. Queen Bee, I guess is just her own separate entity. I don't know what to say about that. And King Slime is, I guess, maybe another member of Cthulhu's cult that was captured and trapped inside a slime thing. He was corrupted inside the slime and then became evil and joined the Moon Lord's side. Or maybe he was just a person who got stuck in a piece of slime and then he could control it or something. Who knows? Now, the stories for the optional bosses, which I was just talking about, which are Okram, Duke Fishron, Queen Bee, and King Slime, are unknown. If anybody has any ideas about something else that could be that I didn't mention, then please throw it out there, because I really want to know. It's, I don't know at all what they are. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like and subscribe. Goodbye.